Live, local, now. This is 13 News Weekend Edition.
Well, the snow is coming down across the region. Thanks for joining us tonight. I'm Amanda Barron. We have team coverage for you all across the region, and we are covered in just about every corner. Chief Meteorologist Spencer Atkins will join us now. First, though, we've been talking about this particular moment since Monday, Spence, and here we are.
Yeah, here we are. And you can see our reporters there. We're going to get to Lane and Mitchell here in just a moment. But yeah, look at the snow coming down here in Summersville. Now, eventually the warm wedge is going to work its way up there, which is a warm taste of air upstairs, and change things into a wintry mix. Look at the slickness here in downtown Spencer and Roane County. So it's interesting because it's super cold. This is actually not the wettest snow, but you roll over it, and I guess the salt is aiding in that. And you can see the same picture here in Ashland. I mean, it's not the deepest snow, but my goodness, if you had any speed and going around a curve there, that could be very slick. Finally seeing the snow falling in Pomeroy, starting to stick here. Northern counties kind of getting robbed where it's colder, but the air is drier. And here comes the 20-degree temperature, and that is the warm wedge, and that's going to filter up to the north. So a lot of this up here around Ripley, not quite reaching the ground, maybe over here in Braxton. This is still trying to fill in. This has been honest to goodness snow, and there are breaks in this, a little dry wedge, and we actually need that. But this conveyor belt of moisture is coming in, and that's going to meet with warmer air, and that means we're going to see the potential for ice. Road conditions right now show the snow on up to just about US 33, and that is ice, and that means business. And we'll look for temperatures to rise up to about 20, and it's warming up aloft, and that means you have raindrops falling into freezing temperatures. So we'll get to that in just a few minutes.
All right, Spencer, thank you so much. We want to get you now to our crews that are out all across the region, covering everything from road conditions to potential power outages and how folks are staying warm. Let's check in with Lane Ball. Lane, tell us your exact location tonight and what you've been seeing, because you've been all over the region.
Yeah, that's right. We've been all over the tri-state, Ohio, Kentucky. We're back in West Virginia. I'm here in Putnam County. As you can see, the snow, it's kind of slowed down just a little bit. There are still some snowflakes coming down here, and it's actually picked up just a little bit just within the last few seconds. But I want to show you this right here. Now, we've been stomping around over all the way around here, but you can see some of this fresh snow. There's not a whole lot on the ground, but the kicker is what is underneath of this, and it appears to be almost a complete sheet of ice. So definitely it's a colder temperature. As you see behind me, we do have some cars. They do have some of the dusting kind of on them, and we've been talking with drivers earlier today, and we've been talking about some of the precautions, like how they're trying to stay slow on the roads even though they might seem clear. You know, black ice is still very much present, and as I was talking with them earlier today, they gave us some tips for other drivers who have to be driving in these conditions.
This tradition is always gas up, batteries up, food up. So as long as you're supplied up, you've got gas heat, should be all set. All-wheel drive, the Subaru. Besides that, really just hope and prayer. Besides that,
well, I'm getting a full tank of gas and 12 beers. Just be careful.
Yep. And whatever you can do to kind of stay warm. I know a lot of people, they've been buying up generators, heaters. We've been talking with a bunch of people in Kentucky, Ohio, and as I mentioned, right here in West Virginia. There's so many people who have been prepping for this, and we have a lot of people who are out on the roads. So far, most people have been driving pretty slow. We haven't seen a lot of accidents, but we are talking with some 911 directors, just trying to get some information on the accidents that have been happening so far. And we'll have more on that coming up tomorrow morning. But for now, reporting live in Putnam County, I'm Lane Ball for 13 News.
All right, Lane, thank you so much. Our coverage continues in Ohio. Sarah Davis joins us from Chesapeake with more.
Look, it may be pretty, but it's also very dangerous. Snow has been falling here for a few hours now. I'm in Chesapeake, Ohio, and the street behind me is pretty quiet except for those emergency crews who are out treating and salting these roads. Officials with the Ohio Department of Transportation say they are making sure they have all the materials they need to keep those road conditions as good as they possibly can be. They also have some tips and warnings for anyone who has to brave it tonight.
We've had more than 30 of our snowplows struck so far this winter. That compares to 54 all of last winter. So we just need people to give them room to work. They're going to be going at a much slower speed than you would normally travel on the roadways. We just need people to slow down and pay attention around those snowplows and give them room to work.
They also say these temperatures make treatments less effective and in turn will also cause the snowflakes to freeze much faster. In other words, let these brave men and women do their jobs and stay warm inside if you can. Now, just like these crews, our team will continue to monitor the storm as it makes its way through Ohio and beyond. And this is another reminder from all of us to be safe out there. Make sure you are prepared for an emergency. And if you have to go out, think about it again. And then if it's crucial to pick up those keys, please take it slow. Reporting in Chesapeake, Ohio, Sarah Davis, 13 News.
Sarah, thanks. Crews have been out in full force all across Kanawha County early. This is footage from the first signs of accumulation in the Yorktown neighborhood of Charleston. It was around 8 o'clock. Neighbors saw crews working to clear the snow, battling those freezing temps and the relentless storm ahead. They're, of course, reminding everyone to keep vehicles in driveways if possible to allow them easy access to the roads as the snow removal continues throughout the night. So the battle between the snow and the Division of Highways is on. They've spent the past few days preparing for this moment, and they are in action big time all across the region tonight. 13 News reporter Mitchell Hoy joins us from the Department of Highways St. Albans Center. Mitch, it was so busy there around 6 o'clock tonight when you first joined us because they were preparing to get out on the roads, and now it's very quiet.
Yeah, that's right, Amanda. And I can tell you it's just as busy now. The snow continues to fall in St. Albans, though it's pretty light right now. And the Division of Highway snowplows have been in and out of here all night. But what I can tell you is that after talking to some of the workers here, that it is absolutely not the night to drive. One salt truck slid into a ditch on Lum Creek Road after avoiding a head-on collision with a car that lost control. They're still trying to fish it out right now. One worker said the storm is acting just like a Zamboni on a hockey rink. It's putting down moisture on an already cold surface. Of course, things can change on a dime, though, and the DOH remains ready for whatever's thrown at them.
The areas that we've seen might get a little bit icier than others. We're taking a look at that and sending the resources to do battle with those. And so we feel really good about where we are in terms of our preparation. And now we will just wait and see what happened.
We're going to be monitoring the situation and changing what we do to try to get the roads as clear as possible.
Now, they also told me that it is flat out dangerous to be driving tonight. They work hard to keep roads clear, but that is primarily for emergency vehicles and people who have no other choice but to drive. They again pleaded with the public to stay off the roads unless it is absolutely necessary. Despite putting in 12-hour shifts around the clock, the drivers are in good spirits. One said that it is an honor to provide such an essential service for the community. And the Division of Highways in St. Albans is resembling more of a well-oiled military unit. Reporting live in St. Albans, Mitchell Hoy, 13 News.
As a Navy veteran, we know that you know, Mitchell. Thank you. We appreciate it. Power crews are out strategically placed tonight, ready to respond to whatever the storm leaves behind. 13 News reporter Savannah Young explains people have been out all day working to have their own backup plan in place.
Earlier today, right where I'm standing, the ground was less snow covered, and there was a long line of people waiting to get propane in case the storm causes power outages. That propane all sold out. A spokesperson at the U-Haul moving location in St. Albans says they have sold over 3,000 gallons of propane in the last 3 days alone, with folks preparing for what the weather may bring. Appalachian Power says they have crews coming in from multiple states, prepared to repair lines and tend to any outages the snowstorm may cause. Leaders at AEP shared their plan.
We've made the necessary preparations. We've called on some mutual assistance crews from states like Vermont, Wisconsin, and Michigan, and they're ready to hit hit the ground running and work alongside our team and restore any customer's power in the event of outages. I will mention, if customers do experience an outage, we have our outage map at appalachianpower.com/outages, and you can view your outage status in real time on that map. And as soon as we know an estimated time of restoration, you can check that as well.
An employee from the U-Haul Center told me they will be open tomorrow, but he doesn't know how much propane will be shipped in during the storm, if any. In St. Albans, I'm Savannah Young for 13 News.
Okay, let's talk about ice for just a moment. And yes, we have some snow. If you're in the northern counties, we're still waiting for the air to saturate. This is coming, though. There's still hours of that. The southern cold fields are probably going to get, and we've been saying this here for a long time, if you listen this week, okay, we're going to get some snow, and then it's going to get mushed down because of what? Because of rain, freezing rain. Predictor, ice on flat surfaces, the roof of your car, the patio, the deck, cold surfaces like that. And this is a substantial amount. It's about 1/4 inch around Charleston. It's 1/2 inch in Pineville, and not great in Beckley, 8/10. Now that's flat surfaces. We have a new device here, a new way of calculating this, and it's called radial ice. That's a round surface like a power line, a tree limb, and it doesn't stick the same way as it does on a flat surface. That just lays there. There's kind of a round factor with the drip that comes around the edge, and so it's not as much across I-64. You look for about 1/4 inch for the potential of some problems, which is really truly relegated to the south. That's what we have now. This is live in Knoxville, Tennessee, our sister station WATE. Look at that. That is all just rain, and we were just looking at that. So that's going to punch into our snow. And here we go watching the most important map of the day, future road conditions, ice. And this is not an ice storm necessarily on all the roads, right? I think, again, that would be Beckley, Welch, and on through areas south of Madison. But that ice is punching in, and then here comes warmth with rain to eat up some of that snow too before more snow collapses in behind that. I'll share that in just a few minutes.
All right, Spencer, thank you so much. As we head to the break tonight, you are looking at Barbersville, where you can see there's a light dusting of snow on the road, but you can tell it is slick underneath, and that snow continues to fall. We'll have more for you from the Weather Center after the break. Stay with us.